Oh, hello. Welcome back to Dine with Mr. Darcy. I'm your host, Mr. Darcy. Today, I'm gonna continue on with my Jagga Sweets adventure. Right now, we are going into their mixed sweet box. The last one I had was their Koya sweet box. This has a bunch of interesting sweets inside. Just gonna show it off to you here. Most of it has some burfi and some other items here. Looking forward to giving it a try. And then I also have Rasmalai. I know here. Well, I'll take a picture after and post it on my Facebook after for you guys to check out. Sat Sri Akal, Ki Kal Hai, Mera Naam Darcy Ha. So I just recently tried out their Koya box. It was a very suave and delicious box. Now I'm gonna be having their mixed sweet box and their Rasmalai. So I'm looking forward to trying both of these, so let's begin. So we have this little item here first. I'm gonna search this up and I'll tell you what the items are a little bit later on as to what I've tried. But it's actually quite fascinating. When I open up the box, you get the intense smell, the intense Indian spices coming radiating out of the box. So it's quite good. It's already hits your cravings essentially. So let's give it a taste. Interesting. It's very suave. It's creamy. It has a creamy texture, and it is. I can't really put my taste buds on it. It's very nicely spiced, I should say, because it's very dense, light. It's creamy, and I'd say it's very suave as well. It's sort of like an unbaked cookie. It reminds me of cookie dough, but it's very suave. And this must be the milk cake that I saw. So you take a look at it. And yes, that is milk cake. It's not super sweet. It's very creamy, soft, firm. It sort of reminds me of when I was in Taiwan. They had fried milk, so almost like that, but not deep fried. It's quite nice. It's very suave. Ooh, this smells good. It almost looks like carrot cake, so very interesting texture wise. Let's give it a taste. It reminds me of carrot cake, but with way more carrots. Um, it's very nicely spiced because in Indian desserts they use lots of different spices. It's very suave. It's quite nice. It's like a nice carrot sponge almost. Very good. Mm. A big shout out to Jagga Sweets for this. It's very delicious. If you are watching, I gotta say this is quite great to eat. So by the looks of it, we got another milk cake, just with a topping rather. Show it to you here. By the looks of it, it has some sort of nutty almond top on it. So let's give it a taste. It's very silky and creamy when you start eating it. It's quite nice with the topping that they have on. It has little pieces of coconut on top. It's very suave. So now we're at the big guys now. This 1 pound box. So let's see how it goes here. By the looks of it, it looks almost like a gulab jamun. I'll show it to you here. Looks like gulab jamun, but I believe it's something else. Ooh, smells very nutty. That's it. That's very interesting. It reminds me of a snickerdoodle almost, but unbaked. Because it's very light, very sugary. It's quite sweet. Yes, it reminds me of eating a snickerdoodle. It's very suave. I'd most definitely have that again. Like I thought it was going to be like gulab jamun, but gulab jamun's way more different texture wise. Because gulab jamun's more of a Timbit on steroids. It has this very spongy texture, but this is more like an unbaked cookie. It's like cookie dough, but a little bit more sweeter. I like it. It's quite interesting, to be quite honest with you. I've never had this dessert. Because usually when I've had Indian desserts, it's usually barfi or burfi. Forgive me if I say it incorrectly. Burfi. I've had the Punjabi style carrot cake. I've had that once before. I'm going to order it from Jagga Sweets soon, so I can show it to you. And then I've also had gulab jamun and ras malai are some of my top favorites in terms of overall Punjabi desserts. So, in fact, I even got it here with me right now to share with you guys. But we have one last item here to check out before I move on to this. To the ras malai. I'll show it to you here, has like nice pieces of almonds. It's very soft. Looks like a nice little sponge almost. Ooh, it smells very delicious with the with all the spices that they use. So let's give it a nice little taste. I like that. It's very dense, but it's still very light. Has that nutty. It has a nice nutty flavor. Um, the spices come through with it. It's not bowing out in terms of overall flavor. So far, I like this mixed sweet. This mixed sweet box. Would I have it again? Of course, I would. I'd like to thank all my coworkers from India for suggesting this, and thank the Punjabi community also. Shukriya, thank you. I'm looking forward to doing more of these tastings from Jagga and other little places as well. So now let's move on to the Ras Malai. Sorry, I just gotta wet my hand here. It's quite good here. Okay, so Ras Malai is a sweet cheese ball, basically. It has a bunch of pistachios on it. It's like smooth, creamy, delicious goodness. So, actually, I'm just going to quickly Instagram this right now. So, let's just get a nice little close and personal here for you. Like that. You got to Instagram that, right? Always Instagram it. Before you eat it, Instagram it. That's all you got to do. But now, let's give this Ras Malai a little bit of a try here. So first we have a little sauce in which it is used to soak up. So that it is very refreshing, to be honest with you. It's great for summertime heat. So now let's get some of the Ras Malai with some of the sauce. So you see, it's almost like a cheese sponge. It's a sweet, the sweet cheese sponge. So let's give it a taste. Oh, that's awesome. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It has a nice spongy consistency, and with the sauce absorbing into the cheese sponge, and it's just quite nice. And then you have that nuttiness of the pistachios. Very good. I most definitely say this is like one of the best Ras Malais I've had, because other places I've had it'll only come with like 3, but this one comes with at least 4, and it looks very nice. I imagine if I go to the restaurant, they'll have a better presentation, right? But for a takeout, this is the best Ras Malai I've had in quite a while. So I'd like to thank Jagga Sweets for this, for sending me all their 2 sweet boxes and this nice Ras Malai. I'm going to be doing an episode coming up with Galoob Jamun and a couple other dishes, just so I can give you my thoughts and opinions on that. If you have any restaurants or dessert places you'd recommend me to try out, just message me down below. You can DM me, and I thank you all for watching. Big shout out to Jagga Sweets. Thank you guys, and huge shout out to everyone for watching. And thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.